I would blame our terrible neighbor. They pour their water from their tub, and it's kind of leaking on our ceilings. So we're under the reconstructing. Our ceiling would be like this, or maybe like this. Because I still can remember the first year when I was in the Czech Republic, and I encountered a couple of questions like, have you ever seen like modernized buildings before you came to Czech Republic? Do you live in a house or a flat? Do you have buses or do you have televisions in your home? And to me, it's kind of, I know they're being nice and it's not so offensive, but for me, it's still a little bit awkward. We have something in our countries, it's not like that in their imaginations, like poor people from poor countries. So this is the reason why I made up my mind. I have this decision, making some videos, introducing China and introducing my life in China to you guys. I mean, the most activities I have to do are like having blind datings with somebody, some guys that I really don't know about, because this is very typical in China and also in some other Asian countries. Like at my age, I'm almost 30. People would think that I'm quite old enough to get married. So my relatives or even my family, they worry about me so much on my marriage. And in that case, they would introduce me some bachelors, sort of candidates they think are qualified for me. Yes, I want to say that we are having a very strong relations with our family members, relatives. So our society is more like family centered or family oriented. We love our family members, and our family members support us. We support each other actually. So this is very different from maybe from European countries, or maybe from the, I don't know, English speaking countries, developed countries, because in developed countries people are very individualized. People are very individualized. They focus on their personal lives. But here it's like family is the only smallest unit in the society. I think the most inconvenient thing is that we're not allowed to use Google or Facebook or some other sort of things. So and during the whole summer, I couldn't contact anyone that I know in foreign countries. My friends, my teachers, people that I know. I don't think it's right for me to criticize the English level in China, but in cities, I think mostly people do speak English. I mean, especially the younger generations, ages from 20 to 30. Frankly, our the life quality is good in here in China, but in terms of some other cases, maybe Chinese people are more happier, because I can see so many happy faces in here. Well, maybe it's the QR codes everywhere. For example, you go to the supermarket and you have when you have to pay for what you have purchased, you have to show the QR codes in your mobile phone and pay by the account of your WeChat or your Alipay. Anywhere you can find QR codes for payment, or I don't know, for some informations. Personally, I think maybe Chinese people are very effective as far as I know, because my mom, she serves in a local bank, and she said, we have a lot of people here. You can't just let them waiting for such a long time. So when you go to somewhere you need services, it will be done in a minute. I'm not sure if you have noticed that China is developing faster and faster, and the lifestyle in China is also very quick. What I mean quick is like everybody is very competitive because we have a really large population here, and it's kind of everybody's rushing. They're also kind of competing with the time. The fashion style in China would be very multiple. You can see people wearing the style more be like Chinese style, or maybe South Korean style, or maybe Japanese style, or even Western styles, because China is big and it's very it's developing well, and we have a lot of trends of fashion. Oh, the food, definitely the food, because China is a very big country, and we have multiple kinds of foods in different regions, maybe hundreds or thousands of foods, I don't know. I really don't know nowadays if teaching in China will be easier or money making occupation, but yeah, there's a but. Still, being a teacher in China is also a good job, a very good option for the graduates. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I would like to stay.